Joining us today is Karen Ferguson, Chief Environmental Officer, Department of Planning and Local Government, South Australia, who will be speaking at IIR's EIS for Resources Projects Conference 2010, taking place on the 24th to 25th of August in Brisbane. Hello Karen, thanks for joining us. First of all, what are the main issues facing developers in drafting an EIS?
I think really it's to get clear guidance on what the issues are in relation to their project, and really to make sure that there are no sleeper issues which might trip them up later in the process, and also making sure that they're gaining good government interactions as part of their project.
And how does the SA government differ from other states in its approach to EIS?
I think we have a number of good points, if you like, in order to process an EIS, and that includes having an internal case manager within our Department of Planning and Local Government who deals with a lot of these large projects, whether they eventually become EIS-type projects or not, and also having departmental coordinators within each of our agencies, which gives a point of contact for each of these projects. We also have specified timeframes which we need to adhere to, both on the proponent side and the government side, or to try and keep a project on track. And I think we also have a good project management approach with, in our case, smaller government. We have a smaller population and certainly a smaller number of contacts within government that proponents need to be in contact with and be around.
And what recommendations and assistance can you provide to create a successful EIS for companies?
We can provide, I think, a more personal approach in South Australia. We provide these key contacts within government agencies, and I think we're perhaps more responsive and perhaps don't ignore problems. This is a positive approach that we have.
You're speaking at IIR's EIS for Resources Projects Conference 2010, which takes place on the 24th to 25th of August in Brisbane. Mm-hmm. What will you be discussing in your presentation?
I will be outlining the EIS processes as they apply in South Australia and the 3 levels of assessment which are part of our Development Act here. I'll also look at development in process over the last 12 months. We've had a couple of significant projects, one of which has been approved, the new desalination plant, and one which we're currently assessing, which is the large Olympic Dam expansion. So I'll give an update on that. And also perhaps some discussion about a move to more outcomes-based assessment, which is what we're trying to achieve in South Australia.
And finally, what would you like delegates to take away with them from this event?
I think really a better understanding of the opportunities and the constraints of environmental impact assessment processes, when it's the best time to use an EIS type approach and perhaps not. With some projects they may have other legislative requirements which is better to follow that track rather than an EIS type process. So perhaps a bit more understanding of that, and also just to make some contacts within South Australia and other states for people attending the conferences.
Karen Ferguson, many thanks for joining us today.
You're welcome.